Just a couple of drinks by Fish Human. Bill visits a pub. Bill visits a pub after he gets dumped by Ford and thinks about how he ended up here. AKA Yellow Dorito gets drunk and cries over his ex. In that order. Bill Cipher, the interdimensional timeless demon of chaos, had been dumped. No, not dumped. They were just taking a little break. Let Sixer clear his mind a little bit and see how much he really needs him. The little yellow demon was currently in the O'Shaley's multidimensional pub in the rock-bottom asteroid belt. So what if he got a little spooked from my jokes? It's not like I was actually going to do anything to him. It was all in good fun. Till he was pulled out of the portal and started blabbing about the apocalypse. Bill said to the four-dimensional bartender as they handed him a pint of I'm fine juice. If I had known the hillbilly would react like that, I would have never let Frosty keep him around. Bill downed the juice through his eyelids, savoring the sweet tang of the drink. He slammed the glass back down, a bit harder than he had meant to, causing it to shatter into tiny bits. Unfazed, Bill began picking up a few of the shards and popping them into his mouth. And anyway, who does he think he is, trying to shut down everything we've worked so hard to achieve over a little argument? The bartender shrugged as they gave the demon another pint. Exactly. He thinks he's so special. With his little diaries and his stupid 6 fingers, he'd still be stuck at square one if I hadn't decided to help him. He needs me. The second bottle of juice was emptied, and Bill was feeling the familiar warmth and buzz beginning to kick in. Bill felt the anger begin to seep into something else. Oh no. No, no, no. He was seriously beginning to miss him? Really? Stanford's Pines, scientist, 6-fingered freak. He'd never had a problem with obliterating the countless beings he'd worked with, so why does he feel so upset about him and Ford having a little argument? He was a pawn, a tool. Sure, Bill had wanted him to join his henchmen. He could have certainly used the brains, but he wasn't a necessity. Maybe he'd grown a soft spot for the guy after his birthday. He did really enjoy singing karaoke with Sixer. Sixer, Fordsy, his friend, his partner. Bill barely noticed his vision becoming blurry until he felt something wet dripping onto his hand. Bill couldn't remember the last time he'd actually cried. It felt weird. It wasn't full-on crying, just a few tears slipping out of his eye. The demon rubbed his eye with his hand, getting rid of the salty liquid. He didn't want to think about this anymore. He didn't want to think at all right now. Maybe that Mexican place was still open. He could go for some enchiladas.